Oh, look at you need to go that way. No, you need to get closer. I can come this way. There we go.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
I sounded really manly. Happy 2023.
What made you say manly?
I don't know.
Is it all that ink in your blood?
Yeah, I'm all tough now.
Tough.
Oh,
that could be it. It's all the ink on you now. You're a superhero.
So tough. Ready? First crack of the year?
The first crack of the year, yeah, right.
Well, for the podcast, you know what I mean.
For the first crack of the podcast.
Yeah. I'm drinking Peter Bec today. Peter Bec is a very nice Australian wine.
It's a Shiraz.
It's a Shiraz from the Barossa Valley in Barossa, South Australia, isn't it? Yes.
Yes. You sure? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's not
really
Western, that's Margaret River.
Yeah, that's Margaret. I've been there. I haven't been to Barossa though. Maybe we should go there sometime.
I've always suggested it numerous times.
Sorry. I'm down to go.
I know you are. We would get nothing done.
Yes, we would. We would get lots done.
Oh, get to lots of wineries.
Yes. Lots of this.
Lots of this.
How was you?
How was me? I'm good. I'm still alive, aren't I hope.
Well,
Maybe I'm a ghost.
You're in Cairns while people are listening to this, and I'm at a doof.
While they're listening to this.
Yes. You're sitting in Cairns, and I'm sitting at a doof.
Are we? Oh, yes, we are. This is a pre-record because we couldn't do it, and
Well, because we will be in Cairns and partying. So
I won't be partying. I'm moving my mother.
I'll be partying.
I know.
I'll party twice as hard.
I'm digging up 60 years worth of plants and putting them in pots to invade her new place.
I'll party twice as hard for you. How's that?
You don't need to party twice as hard for anybody. Do it for yourself.
Do a good enough job of it, mate.
Yes, you do.
That is very nice. I haven't had a Peter Bec in a while. I forgot how nice it is. Yeah.
It is very nice.
It's tasty. Nice drop.
Cool. So what are you bringing to the party?
Well, our hopes and dreams for this year.
Our hopes and dreams.
Yeah, what are our hopes and dreams for 2023?
Itchy all over.
Why?
I don't know. It must be just the thought of being in Cairns. Sorry, I needed liquids.
Liquids. Peter's drinking Kilkenny.
Yeah, different cup because it just fits a full Kilkenny can into it.
Nice.
And it's a bit humid today.
Humid it is a bit hot.
I know. I think this year's going to be a big change year for me. I really feel that I'll be making some major changes in the way of I'm even thinking of getting rid of the studio and being more on the road because Melbourne, it's a waste. I might as well be in Broken Hill, which is like this outback country town, nowhere near anything.
It's a 9-hour drive from Melbourne. That's where my mum's from. It's a little mining town.
A tiny mining town, which isn't near close to anything.
They filmed Mad Max there.
Oh yeah, well, film Mad Max right out through there.
Silverton,
yeah.
There's a cool Mad Max museum there. You should get out there if you can be bothered driving.
Yeah, I think we can fly to. I know we can't fly to LA quicker than we could drive there. Although if Shree was driving, it would be.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so I want to get more back. We've restructured all our work, so I'm hopefully have more time to do what I want to do, and I'm not going to do commercial, or as we know it, type commercial work. We pretty much everyone who sends us an email, it's just our book closed.
Which is the truth. They are closed.
They're closed. We didn't say forever, but
yeah, they're currently closed. Well, that might change, but at the moment they are closed.
They're closed. So, yeah, I want to get back to where I was when I first moved in here. I want to get back to that full being able to creatively shoot, come up with storyboards, be able to find the right model for it and then do it. And as much as I love having this big place for myself, it's no use when I haven't got models because all the models the style of models I want are overseas because we don't have a fashion industry in Australia at all. I don't care what anybody says. there's a few fashion models running out of Sydney, but that's about it.
Yeah.
The only work that's happening really in Melbourne's e-com, and
It's not what you wanted to do.
well, it's not what I want to do. And the models who are doing the e-com are more the type of that stuff they want, more Instagram stuff if they're going to do something other than. So they're not looking at becoming a cover of a Vogue magazine type model, because they think the chances of that happening in Melbourne is just impossible.
Yeah, well, I mean, in Melbourne, I guess you kind of got to start somewhere so you get picked up overseas.
I guess, or it would start somewhere, but there's not many people in a lot of the art industries that actually think big picture and realise that's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to keep planting seeds, and then all of a sudden the right person will see you and snap you up. And there are plenty of opportunities for models to do work to be seen worldwide, but they've either narrowed themselves down that they're just going to do whatever can earn some money and not look at the big picture, or they just jump on a plane to go overseas and hope somebody will maybe like their face.
Yes. So you planning on travelling more?
Spending more time out of Australia will be a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be jumping city to city, 3 days in this city, 10 days. I'd much rather say, and I'm thinking serious about after our Europe workshops, which we haven't announced yet, but we have set out our dates, spending another month or maybe 2 months in Europe just setting up shop somewhere.
Yep.
And so I can do my stuff, so I can get back to doing that. And that way I can keep really interesting content coming up for Inspire, especially because I'm not just sitting down saying, all right, so what am I going to teach next? They can actually see what I'm
coming up with
storyboards and
rather than just, same old, we're in the studio doing lighting, you can actually be a bit more creative and interesting and stuff.
And
which I think everyone will appreciate.
The studio also, it makes it very easy, but the other thing is, I don't know, in a lot of the world, it's going to be very hard for me to do one of my shadows. I really like it. That cycle was specially built to do it, and out of all the studios I worked in, we haven't worked in one that had a cycle that I could do it in.
Yeah.
So it's just, that could be the end of the series.
Oh. Much to think about. You're not planning on changing assistants, are you?
No, I wasn't going to change. I'll listen to the quiet. I was going to get another assistant.
Okay. Cool.
Gee, everybody out there most likely got it, but Bec didn't get it.
Oh, you're just going to get rid of it? Oh, please don't. I like my job. I enjoy my job.
Enjoy your job.
I think I do a somewhat good job of it. Hope.
That's going to evolve, but we already know next year's calendar's pretty full.
Yes.
But I'm so desperate to get back to doing my creative stuff. I've never been so desperate in my life.
Yeah.
Because every shoot's just, let's do the same old thing. Just eyes. That's all they are. It's not.
You want to do cool crap like you used to.
I still like doing my eyes and beauty and getting that attitude, but I want more than just portraits.
Yeah.
I want my crazy stories, and just a little thing like shooting Shay and Audrey in a toilet. That was nobody's seen the Audrey shots yet, but those shots are just, the reason I haven't edited anything for her is I'm just sitting there's just so many shots, I don't know which one I want to use.
It's so time consuming.
Oh, it is. There's 600 shots in there, and
You love all of them.
that's after I spent an hour deleting.
Wow.
I still got more than 600. Because Audrey's really good with her shapes to start with. And
she's a contortionist, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's a ballerina and a
ballet dancer, a ballerina. She does that Middle Eastern dancing. Contortionist, gymnast, and she's 6'2" tall, or 6'1". She's pretty tall.
She's pretty tall. I wouldn't say 6'2". I'd say she's like 6 foot, 6 foot.
Yeah, she's taller than me.
She's taller than me. Yeah, well, we're the same height.
Yeah. So it's when I was shooting with her in that tiny place, and she was just giving me these shapes like crazy. That's the type of stuff, and even the shoot, which I haven't edited Anne in the hallway in New York and Anne on the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's my stuff. That's the stuff I love. The stuff that's my art stuff.
Yes, and you want to create art.
Yeah.
So that's
I still going to do my beauty shots, but even that, it's trying to find, like some of the models I'm working with, it's 3, 4, 5 shoots before I even get close to an eye.
Yeah.
Without getting something consistent, or right, I've got that eye, give me a different look, and I only know how to do this.
Yeah.
But it's not like a downer thing. It's just I see the writing on the wall, and I think part of the reason is the way Melbourne was shut down so long. Any designer was here, it's just gone.
Yeah.
So with none of them here, they don't need the models here, and you just look at all the models just travelling overseas. So
I'm scared you're getting rid of me now.
well, I'm not going to get rid of you. You're just going to have to move. If I wanted to get rid of you, I'd just move to Iceland or something.
Iceland looks cool though. It'd be a bit cold.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You wouldn't be able to cope with the cold.
I thought to learn.
You could learn.
Put it in a jacket.
Put on a jacket
And
or
some
7.
earmuffs.
Oh,
And a little beanie.
Or maybe
Mittens.
maybe I need to go far north Canada then. Minus 40 degrees. I
I'll
think
pass.
you'll pass.
Thanks.
Don't you want to be a lumberjacks?
Although I do have that flanny I wear from time to time. Oh, well, I think it's a good plug. Even when I was cleaning up that old list that we had of models, and I was seeing like, because it's been saved for ages of models that you would worked with or met or had details for, and I was just cleaning it out, just going through like, she doesn't model anymore, she doesn't model anymore, blah, blah, blah. Just so many of them were like in Europe, and there you could just see like, like I'd check like their locations, and they would just be traveling around. So when I was updating the list, a lot of them I just wrote like Europe, check location. So
Yeah.
yeah, I find it's always so like, even though when we are traveling over there, the language barrier can be a little difficult sometimes.
Sometimes, but once you nail a picture and do a bit of sign language, and I
Yeah.
love the pictures, it just happens
that's
after
what I
that.
mean. It's a little bit of a struggle sometimes, but then it's just, it flows.
Yeah, it's weird how things, when I just think of how many models I'm working with now that I've worked with, say, 4 years ago. Not many.
A lot of them stopped modelling.
Right, so how many new models are taking those positions?
Not many.
Maybe 1? Oh, 2 maybe, regulars.
Yeah.
But they're still a sort of type of the model I work with, but it's compared to the Natashas and all of those people, they've all got those certain styles I had to them. And like I still get to work with Shay, but it's if we bump into each other in whatever
somewhere in the
country we
world.
happen to be in. Although I think she's coming out in February.
That's exciting.
I hope.
Your shoulder's just coming on the edge. I'm trying to get away from me.
It's the hill. I'm rolling out of the hill. But yeah, no, I'm not negative, Nancy. It's just that I'm finding, now I'm about to go, I reckon 2 weeks without a photo shoot, and I can't remember ever doing that. I know I'm going to Cairns, but in the old days, even if I was in Cairns, I'd have models I could work with up there.
Like, who?
I just models I knew that would be travelling, or they've got their parents lived up there, or...
Right. Well, why don't you try and find some models up there?
No, I might do it. Otherwise, I might just shoot some stock. I might go swim with the crocodiles and see what close-up pictures I can get of their teeth.
Oh my God.
But, so what are you doing next year?
Next year, I'm going on a European holiday. Just
European
exciting.
holiday?
Yes. I've got lots on actually. My whiteboard fridge at home is chock-a-block at the moment.
With Doofs.
With dwarfs. And an emo concert.
And an emo concert. One emo concert.
And then dwarfs.
And Doofs.
Yeah, well, so I've got that, and then I'm going to Europe to go to another 2 festivals. Oh my God, do you think I will ever grow up?
No.
Oh. Anyone who says you can't still party when you're 30 is lying to you.
Well, I still love I couldn't do a 5-day doof in the middle of summer in Melbourne without showers and things like
You
that.
did rainbow.
Yeah, but that's years ago, and I think every rainbow I did, there was the wet ones. All I can remember is the mud and everyone sliding through the mud.
It only rained at one that I went to, and it was the last day. And it was actually quite nice because it was like 40 degrees and stinking hot, and then all of a sudden the rain came and everyone
I
was
do remember one year, but then the thunderstorm came through and just drowned everybody.
Oh, that same year there was lightning and it struck a tree, and then there was a fire, and I was like, oh, this is how we die.
Oh, because the tree caught fire.
Yeah, and there was like a fire brigade and stuff.
A fire brigade, but it's going to kill everybody at the doof.
What?
One tree.
Who knows how out of hand it could have got? It's very dry there.
I love how you go to the worst case scenario on anything.
That way, if it doesn't turn out like I'm prepared, and if the worst case scenario happens, I was prepared for it. But if that doesn't happen, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, but you've stressed yourself out to the hilt for an hour before and then pleasantly surprised for 2 seconds. It didn't equal out.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Bec logic.
Bec logic.
Yes. What else do I have planned? I would like to keep my job.
Oh my God. She's going to stress now.
I would like that.
There's a couple of massive things happening next year for you. You're getting engaged in the Alps.
I don't know that.
I think you dropped a bit of a hint. You were sitting there and heard it. I saw your face.
Well, I don't know.
I hate you.
I don't know. I don't want to jinx it.
You don't want to jinx
say
it.
anything. I don't want to jinx it. So what else is happening that's big for me?
Didn't you say you're going to have a baby?
No.
You've been talking today all day with Rara about coming out the sunroof and...
That doesn't mean I'm having a baby. We're just discussing how we're saying
how you're going to have babies, when you have babies.
We're saying we didn't know Rara didn't know which way she would prefer, because both ways sound bad.
Yeah, and that's why I started talking about episiotomies,
Yeah,
and she just shut me down straight away. Shut up, I don't want to hear it,
Yeah, gross. Childbirth freaks me out. Pregnancy kind of freaks me out as well. You have fingernails growing inside you. Weird.
It's weird.
Weird, there's fingernails in there.
Do they poop in there?
Maybe. No, they don't.
You sure now?
They might, I don't know.
Well, they don't eat, do they?
Well, that's what the tube's for.
No, that's feeding them blood. They're getting fed into you're intravenously feeding them. It's not going in through their mouth, stomach,
I know, it's not
intestines, and then coming out. Like, have you ever seen the first poop?
Apparently it's black.
Yeah, black.
Yes, I've heard this.
It's like Vegemite. I think it might be where Vegemite comes from.
Yuck, Peter. That's disgusting.
It could be. It could be one
not.
of those secret things that nobody tells us.
It's not.
Well, it's like the underground in Melbourne where they collect the baby's blood. You were telling me about adrenochrome. Oh, what is it?
Yeah, adrenochrome. Oh, that's my favourite conspiracy ever. It's so...
You just love conspiracies.
Like, I don't believe them, like, disclaimer, but I just love listening to them.
I think you wish they were true. It's one of your friends really believes in it, doesn't she?
Oh, she did. I don't know if she still does. She was on it for a while, like, believing it. I just love listening to them go. It's so interesting. It's like flat earthers. I love listening to them. Please tell me. Tell me more.
The earth is flat. If it wasn't, would roll off. Have you ever sat on a beach ball? You fall off. If the earth was round, just think there's countries that have a lot of population. It would just roll the earth around the other way.
All right, but ants can walk on beach balls.
Ants can, yeah, but if you put enough of them on one side of the beach ball, it would roll over.
Are you a flat earther? Is this what you're trying to tell me? Is this how I find out that you're a flat earther?
No, I'm just being the devil's advocate in case it is.
It's not.
You've seen those cliffs.
Which cliffs?
The cliffs people fall off and die.
Yeah. Well,
isn't that the edge?
No. Idiot. Oh, what else? I don't know. I just would like to have a nice year.
A nice year.
Yes.
I think everybody would wish that.
I hope my mum has a better year next year. My mum had a pretty tough, shit run.
Well, she's got a dog now.
Yeah, that's true. What else?
And you're going there for Christmas. You go Christmas or something.
I went there for Christmas.
You went there for Christmas or what? Yeah, did something for Christmas.
Because this is in the future, remember?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is this like Back to the Future?
I'm getting confused with times.
I love those time travel movies. I did remember that time travel movie that was called Prequel.
Cool. I think you've told me about it.
That's the one I said that it's a little bit like Memento. It really messes you up. Going through the movie, you just get lost within this sort of, and then all the things don't add up, and then all of a sudden something happens. You go, hang on a minute, this is a circle. It sucked me in. I've watched it twice now, and both the second time I watched it, I even liked it more because it's the one we're going to say, The Fizzle Bomber. That's the movie. You know that one I keep on saying, The Fizzle Bomber?
No.
Oh. I said it 2 editions and keep going. Were we in Bali or were we in Fiji?
I don't know.
It might have been somewhere where the swimming pool was full of alcohol, or might have had a bar in the middle of the swimming pool.
Remember the other thing that I'm excited for next year, and that's to hit platinum on my frequent flyers.
What happens if I sack you? And you won't be flying anymore, you won't hit your platinum.
Oh, that's this. Please don't.
Please don't.
I have a mortgage.
I have a mortgage, which is getting super more expensive.
What? Why?
Haven't you noticed? Your rates, are you on a fixed?
No.
So your payments have been going up?
Oh.
A lot.
Can they go down? I should have locked in my variable rate.
They only do that for 2 years anyway, then it goes up a massive amount. Because my daughter's looking at that June, hers comes off 1.9 or something. And it's going to like hit at 4 or something, so it's a massive jump.
Crud. Owning a home is...
Well, if you just didn't do all your doffs and didn't do your Europe trip and didn't drink and didn't eat and maybe work 3 more jobs and pay your house off really quick, then you wouldn't have to worry about it.
That sounds like so much fun. It's like the life I would love to live.
And then when you're 40, you've got everything paid off and then you can just have a ball.
No, I want to do that now.
Oh.
While I'm young. I'm already getting old. My knees crack.
Oh, that's another thing. You hit that magical 30 figure. In a couple of weeks, she hits 30.
Don't remind me.
It's nearly a third of the way to 100. It's a third of the way to 90.
I know. I can do simple maths.
You can do simple maths.
Yes, I know it's very scary. I'm an older lady. But it's nice that no one...
Do they allow you to go to DOFs after 30?
Yes, they do. They allow old people there. I see elder doffers there.
Elder
I love
doffers.
seeing old people there. It's really cute. Little old doffers. I get concerned about seeing, I know it's fine to bring children there, but at the same time, I'm like, I know what's going on in this place, and I don't think children need to be around that.
They're making children, so why can't children be there during the making of?
I don't know. Well, I like I like at Esso, they've got like a family camping area, and the dude actually bought a McDonald's playground. He bought it off eBay, and they've got that. The dude that runs it.
The dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see half of the stoned friggin' doofers going in there playing
No,
on...
kids only.
Oh, they wouldn't let them in? They didn't sneak in at night time?
No, it's kids only.
You sure you didn't?
Yes.
You
Sure.
didn't
No,
go
I
in there
didn't.
once? I do
No.
not believe that.
Well, I wanted to, but it said kids only, so I didn't.
Well, you went down the kids only slide in Bali.
So did your wife?
Yeah, and it paid her back.
Oh, too funny. What was I going to say? I was going to say something.
Yeah, I just said it.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, I like that people don't actually, like when I tell them that I'm nearly 30, everyone's like, oh, really? You don't? Look, it's so nice. And when I get asked for ID at the bottle shop, I'm like, thank you.
He's just chatting you up.
No, they're not. They're saying I look under 25. That's what the sign says. It says if you look under 25, we'll ask you for ID. It's a compliment.
Sorry, you have ink on you. It's against the law to get ink under 18.
Yeah, no, but they said
In
under
Australia,
20.
you can drink over 18. All you have to do is flash your dead mouse.
I know. I find it really silly, but that's fine.
That's fine.
Sometimes Jared gets asked for ID, and I'm like, come on. It's normally when he's with me, though. But I'm like, still.
Well, no, if he's with you, that would make him look older, not younger.
I know. But I think because they're asking me, they have to ask him.
No, they don't.
I don't know. They ask him though. It's funny because I'm like,
Oh, it could be because his beard's sort of bum fluffy.
It's not bum fluffy.
It is. It's not he couldn't do a man beard.
He's
He's got that like bum fluffy beard.
It doesn't. It's not bum fluff.
It is bum fluffy.
No, it's not.
I went to school with kids who were 14 had more growth on their face than Jared.
He trims it.
He trims it.
Yes.
Does he thin it out? Does he use thinning scissors?
No, you just can't grow hair in these two parts.
You can't grow hair.
Those two spots.
Why don't you go to Ashley Martin and get hair implants?
No, I think he'd look weird if it went all the way around his mouth. Anyway.
Anyways. Next.
I don't know. I don't really think I have any more hopes and dreams for.
You don't have any more hopes and dreams. Well, it won't be a pandemic. It'll be an alien attack.
Oh God, that's just what we need.
The aliens.
Actually.
Ashley? No, I've never met her. Who's Ashley?
This year, we will be able to say that Corona was 3 years ago. How wild is that?
No, it's only last year.
It started 3 years ago.
Yeah, but go to Bali. It's still there.
I didn't get it.
We had to put masks on a plane. Oh, sorry. You had to put a mask on the plane.
Yeah, because I didn't make up that I have an exemption.
I didn't even say I had an exemption.
Yes, you did.
Shree said it.
You did.
I didn't say I had one. I just never put a mask on.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You told them.
No, we said Shree had before her asthma. I never said a thing about me.
I heard you with my own head ears.
Head ears. You had your earbuds in.
No, I heard you. My
Ears, your floppies.
Yep, I heard you. You say that you had an exemption. And you said that you're like, because I said, do you have an exemption? And you said, no, because I don't carry it anymore because no one else, you don't have to wear masks anymore.
But
so
no,
I
he
don't
was
carry
asking
it.
Sheree and I answered it.
He was asking you.
No, he actually asked Sheree and I was the one
Okay,
who
fine. He
answered
didn't.
it.
Okay. Sure.
But I still didn't put a mask on.
Sure, okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm happy with my answer.
Okay.
Even if I said that, I never said that I had an exemption.
Yes, you did. But that's fine. No,
Sheree has an
sure.
exemption.
I know she does. Anyway. We'll just agree to disagree.
All right. I don't care. I still didn't have to put a mask on. I still couldn't believe how many people are wearing masks.
Yeah, you don't know there's certain situations. You don't know if they've got sick people, like elderly people at home. You don't know if they've got weak immune systems.
But for the new strains, it's a cold.
Yeah, but you don't know anyone's situation.
All right, I don't know.
If they want to wear it, that's their choice.
I'm not. There was a guy on a motorbike wearing it.
Oh.
I suppose there's more chance of getting it than in a car, but there was a guy in a car wearing it too.
It's their
And it wasn't
choice, and
Uber.
I always thought it should always be people's choice. If you're scared and you're concerned, you can wear it, and if you degaff, then don't wear it.
Degaff?
Yeah.
What's a degaff?
Don't give it
Oh.
F.
I did like Julia's saying, because did she have no restriction or she just decided she's not wearing it?
I think she just decided.
Right, and then people would come up to her in a supermarket and she would just go, thank you very much for protecting me.
Yes.
I know I don't have it, but thank you for protecting me. I thought that was quite funny.
Yes.
I want to see Karen handle that.
Oh, I saw a Karen at the shops the other night. It was so good. I was at Woolies and...
They don't know what Woolies is.
Sorry, it's like just a supermarket in Australia. It's like one of our main supermarkets.
Compare it to a American supermarket.
I don't know. I don't know American supermarkets.
The big ones. Walmart?
Walmart's not just... It's nothing like Walmart. Walmart sells clothes and guns. Woolworths do not sell guns.
You can't. The only place you're allowed to buy guns in Australia is a gun shop. But they shoot you on the way in, so you don't get one on the way out anyway. No, we sell clothes in Woolworths.
Not like Walmart. It's very different.
Socks.
Yeah, it's very, very different to Walmart. I don't know what like a American grocery store is.
What's the foods? Something foods.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
No, Woolworths isn't like, cause Whole Foods is all organic stuff. You can't get just like regular stuff there.
So it's like a Whole Foods but with regular stuff.
No, I don't know. I don't know. People in the comments will tell us anyways. It's fine. It's a supermarket.
Right, so what about Europe?
I don't know. They have markets and individual stores and stuff. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's a supermarket. I'm pretty sure people know what a supermarket is.
Where Superman shops.
Yes, sure. And they do these amazing roast chickens, and this lady was trying to pre-order one for Saturday.
I didn't think you could pre-order. Can you?
I think for Christmas and stuff you can.
So Christmas lunch is going to be a $10 chicken. Thank God she's prepping for this. Sounds like something you would do. And can I have a packet of coleslaw? Can you preheat the gravy? In fact, can you even chew it all and spit it back in a bag so I don't even have to chew it?
I wouldn't do. Anyway, she was trying to pre-order a chicken, and the guy came back from out the back. Well, I think that's what the story was, and said that no, we can't do that. And she's like, I will take my business elsewhere, and stormed off. And I was like, I asked the dude at the deli, I was like, what was their problem? And he's like, I told her we're already full. We've only got one up and we've already got enough orders. We can't take.
So I actually told her that we're full, not we just can't do that.
Yeah, he was like, we're full, and she was.
Well, you'll take your business elsewhere. Take your business elsewhere. We should have come friggin' the day before. It's like somebody who was cracking the shits yesterday. And getting all because she's left it to the last minute to order her dear father something for Christmas.
It arrived in time.
And the lovely alcoholic site had a crash down.
Yes.
And then, of course, 1 million people were on the phone all ringing to say, we can't put our Christmas order in. And Bec was one of them.
But he got it in time.
Who arranges their father's present in a different country?
He's in a different state.
Yeah, what state's that?
Queensland.
A different country. Sorry, the language, they use a different language. They wear a different style of clothing. The jeans only come to about 2 inches below their knees. They never make it to the ankles.
To be fair, Dad does have his regular disclaimer. We say thongs as sandals, not like the underwear like Americans
Jandals.
do. Something about that gives me the ick.
Jandals.
Yeah.
Mr. Burgett jandals.
I don't know, I just don't like the word.
Jandals.
It gives me the ick. We call sandals thongs, and Dad has his thongs, and then he has his going out thongs. I don't think that's the most...
Does Queensland call them thongs?
Mm.
Isn't there one state in Australia that doesn't?
Flip-flops, that's what Americans...
Flip-flops.
No, that's what Americans call them.
Oh.
We call them thongs.
Jangles is...
Jandals is New Zealand.
New Zealand, and isn't it WA?
I don't know.
I think there's another state, it might be Northern Territory.
Oh, isn't there...
I thought there's you've got the chili bins.
Chili bins, that's New Zealand. They call eskies.
Chili bins, I thought.
Chili bins.
Oh yeah, but they have how they say it?
Cholabun. Cholibun. And that's a cooler for Americans.
Cooler.
A cooler.
And what do we call them?
Eskies.
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 But I think we spoke about this once before. That's because Esky was a brand. Mm-hmm. And it's like Shree always calls a vacuum a Hoover.
Because that was a brand.
Because that was a brand that she grew up with. And the mum would say, can you Hoover the carpet?
Band-Aid is a brand, and we call Band-Aids Band-Aids, not a plaster.
Bandages.
A plaster.
There's no plaster in it.
A plaster.
Plaster's what you put on the wall. Plaster's what happens to you if you drink too much. You get plastered.
Yes, you do. Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna.
Yeah, so you're gonna get plastered.
No, I need to go get alcohol. So I'm planning on what I'm gonna drink tonight.
Did you end up getting Jared a Christmas present?
I'm going after this.
You still haven't got?
Christmas has already passed. Stop living in the past, Peter. It's New Year's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You haven't bought him anything that's New Year's Eve.
It's after New Year's Eve. It's New Year's.
Oh, New Year's.
It's the New Year. Oh wait, no, I won't be at the doof when this is on.
No, you won't.
I'd be at the doof last week. I'm home from the doof now. There we go. I'm confused. See, this is time travels. Confusing me.
Yes.
Yes.
You're confused.
I'm very confused.
This is not pre-recorded, by the way.
No.
No.
Don't know what we were talking about before. Is this heat making us loopy?
No, it's what happens when you spend too much time in Bali.
Oh. No.
The mixture of the amount of humidity, alcohol and urine that was in the pool.
Hey, I remember distinctively sitting at that swim up bar and you saying you could have done another few days.
I could have done, yeah, at the bar in the pool I could have. But then once we got kicked out of, so we still could have gone in there, but I didn't have an air conditioned room to go and have a shower and get cleaned up before I got on the plane.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was my fault as well. I really wanted to hop in the pool. Oh, maybe this is on a bit of a hill.
You rolling away?
Yup.
Yup.
Rolling away.
Anybody who haven't Anybody who watched Squid Games and liked it but hasn't seen Alice in Borderland, go watch season 1 in Alice in Borderland. Got hooked into it. It is Japanese and it's dubbed really badly, but you'll get over that pretty quickly. We just started watching season 2. Oh my God.
I'm going to start it tonight.
So there's the games in Squid Games which are cool, and half of Alice in Borderland, it took a bit and you worked out the game started to come next level game.
Cool, I'm excited. I'm excited.
So cool.
Season 2 tonight, I'm going to start it. Well, we had to rewatch the last episode of season 1 because what else did we watched something recently, and I get really frustrated with shows that they start a new season and like you've had to wait a year, maybe 2 years for a new season, and then they don't give you a previously on. It's like, hang on, I've forgotten what happened.
Yeah, well, I think last Ozark was the last one. I think they had a previous and go, I think I remembered that. We're going to go back and watch the last episode because I didn't remember what they had, but then I thought, oh, that was that part that was boring. They didn't put the good part.
Well, we watched a show that's just finished. I quite liked it. It was dark humour. It was called Dead to Me. And we watched season 3, but it'd been ages since season 2 finished, and they didn't give it previously on, and it started, and me and Jared looked at each other like, what's going on? So we had to go back and watch the last 15 minutes of the last episode because I was confused. So that's why we watched the last episode of Alice in Borderland the other night, just as a little refresher.
Yeah, and the other one which Bec hasn't watched yet, and it got me in really bad. Hellbound.
Maybe I'll give it a go. I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. You need to have a messed up head a bit.
Are you saying I've got a messed up head? I guess it's kind of accurate.
No, it's just the scene they had is like a 2-minute teaser. It was like the 3rd episode in, but it was just so interesting watching all these people in masks sitting, waiting for something to happen.
What is with Netflix doing that? Instead of showing trailers, it just shows a snippet of the show. I'm like, I don't want to see a snippet of the show.
I would have, if they showed a trailer and I saw the Hellbound monsters, I mightn't have watched it. But after seeing that, it was really intriguing. It had this feel of eyes wide shut, the people with all the masks on in the room. It was really creepy. It was rich people who paid to be sitting in these spots, but you didn't know that.
That's still on my to-watch list.
It's worth watching. You'll like it. Because it's one of those ones, every time you think you've worked it out, you haven't worked it out.
What if I work it out?
You're a better man than I am.
I'm not a man. I did start this very manly though, didn't I?
Yeah. But the final one in season 1, because I haven't made season 2 yet, it's just like, oh, you can't do that to me. It wasn't like there's a hang on, like something's about to happen, you don't see it. Something does happen, it completely wrecks everything you thought you'd worked out. This is not like a spoiler because you're not knowing.
It's going to tell me there's a twist, so I'm waiting.
No, it's not a twist. Because every 2 seconds there's a twist. Because you're trying to work out how you get hellbound.
Right.
Bound to hell. And you're told what day. This happens in the first 10 seconds of the movie. You get told what second of the time you're going to be bound to hell for the rest of your life. So you keep on there going, how do you get this happening? And every time you think you work it out, you go, oh, it can't be that. It's really good.
It's really good.
Another one dubbed very, very badly, and a very, very annoying person who's a podcaster, streamer like us.
I watched Squid Game dubbed. I know a lot of people watched it subbed because they couldn't handle the dubbed.
Dyslexia, good luck with that.
But yeah, I find if I've got subtitles on, I'm spending too much time reading instead of watching, so I'd prefer dubbed. This is me personally.
Do you find it hard reading through a wine glass? Is that the problem? You've learned how to watch a movie through one, but you can't.
Well, it's like I've started watching this trash reality show that I'm loving.
No, you'd never watch trash reality.
Called Dubai Bling. And
I haven't watched it. It's basically the name destroys.
It's like a Real Housewives of Dubai type thing. It's excellent, but I have to have the subtitles on because they talk half the time they're talking in Arabic and half the time they're talking in English.
But don't you know that you were born there?
I don't speak Arabic.
You keep claiming you're from that side of the world.
I was born in Saudi, but I don't speak Arabic.
What language does Saudi speak?
Arabic.
Right, well, you're born there, so why didn't you?
I know like a few words here and there, but I can't
swear words
speak
don't count.
No, I don't know swear words.
So what's wine in Arabic?
It's illegal. is what it is. Well, in the kingdom where I was born, it's illegal.
That your dad drank.
No, he didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Certainly did not.
How'd they bottle feed you if there's no alcohol? Didn't you start at birth?
No. But yeah, no, I just know a few words. I can't speak it though. I would love to. I love the way it's written. I think it's a really beautiful, like, it's a look-out language.
Speaking and writing are two different things.
I know they are. I'm just saying.
Isn't the talking like... It sounds like camels clearing their throat. Isn't it? Is it them who do that? Is it them or is it Turkey or somewhere else? Isn't it one country like is a word? Don't just laugh. Tell me if I'm on the wrong. Can you Google it for me?
That got me. They do the hacking.
Well, there's some country they do that noise in.
I think it is Arabic. Yeah, it is, I think.
It's a camel mating call or something, isn't it?
Oh, God. Maybe I'll learn Arabic after I learn Spanish.
Talking about Spanish, so we go into a toy store a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks or months ago.
Me and Jared found it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to there's a toy store near us. Me and Jared were there, and I was looking at the dolls, me being me, and oh, yeah, I went to push the button.
Pushing everybody. Oh, yeah, well,
And so
the Wiggles teddy bear, she starts singing with it in the middle of a toy shop, and all these kids start crying.
I find this Ariel doll, and I was like, oh, what does this one do? Because I love the Little Mermaid. And I push it, and it starts speaking to me in Spanish, and I'm like, what? Why is it speaking in Spanish? Try the other ones. They did not speak in Spanish. Me and Jared had to go back a few months later, and I was like, I wonder. But still there.
The
still,
Spanish one.
The Spanish Ariel.
Does it say on the box that it speaks in Spanish?
I don't know.
Do you need to buy a translator doll?
I don't know. But the other ones didn't. The other ones spoke English. I don't know.
Well, see, you told me you're going to learn how to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
See if then you could have got that doll and really appreciated
Hola. There we go.
it, like your other dolls that you like.
Oh my God! Stop
Oh
it.
my God! So that's continued. Bec's little the factory they're making Bec dolls.
No, they're not. There's no such thing. Don't tell people this, please.
Someone can make a lot of money. We already spoke about this last episode.
I know we did, and I don't want to.
I don't want to. But didn't we complain to have his pictures? Basically, it wasn't just Bec. It was other models I shot.
There was Tess. There was Abby. There was.
Yeah, taking my photos and put his sex doll's face on them and then putting them up.
I don't even know if it was that. It looked like AR. It looked like Face App, which is an app that like.
No, I think what someone said the other day was right. They do have all that similar face. So every model has the same dumb Bec face. No, confused face on it.
Anyway, weird.
Weird.
Weird, but that's fine. That's sorted. That chapter can close now.
Why are you pressing the phone?
I was saying if anyone loves me. I've got hiccups.
Cohen, you've got a trick for your hiccups. Tell everyone your trick to stop the hiccups. Don't go quiet on me. Tell them how you stop it. Anybody in potty land can't see your sign language.
Okay, I think
it worked.
So you got to hold your breath, hold your nose so you don't breathe, count to 5 and then swallow while you're holding your breath, and then keep counting for a few more seconds and they should go.
So if you hold your breath, why do you need to hold your nose?
So I don't accidentally breathe through my nose.
So is that why you swim underwater with your finger on your nose so you don't accidentally breathe?
I don't swim underwater.
I don't go underwater.
I don't do that.
I don't go on kid slides with lashes on either.
No, I pulled those off. That was, you've got that video of me.
Which one?
Going down the slide.
I do. We've got to set up a link site that I can put all the dumb things you put on so I can link it and people can see. I can't remember how dumb you went down the slide. Did I show you the video?
Yeah. The new video of Jared going down it. You're going to watch it now.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I can't remember it.
Well, this is very boring for everyone.
Well, you keep talking then and I'll look at your... I can see the blue slides.
The blue slides.
How come most of my phone are selfies of you?
Because you're my personal photographer.
I'm all seeing is the wall of Bec.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Well, can you pick out your favourite so I can delete all the other pictures?
I'll do that.
So they're all in colour.
Yeah, I'll do it when I get back from holidays. Unless you airdrop me all of those, then you can delete them all.
I can airdrop you them all.
And then you can just delete them all.
I can just delete them all.
This is
You don't look very impressed there.
That's because I was feeling sick.
Wasn't that night?
Yes, it was.
Oh, this was that night?
Yes, that's because I was feeling very sick.
Oh, that's right. We walked out in that little balcony.
Yes.
So I'm thinking it was when we had our floaties
No,
on the other floor. You were looking, oh my God.
Yeah, I was not comfortable.
Yeah, anybody wearing that dress would be uncomfortable.
It's a very nice dress. I wear it a lot. I've
It
reduced.
clashes with its autumn colours and everything else is summer colours.
I was very sick.
You're very sick. So what else are you bringing to the party? Oh, I didn't even...
Why? Stop.
Just the very first frame, sorry. I should show them. Starts off with her boyfriend looking like he's asleep on the... Puts him up par. He was showing everyone his new tat though.
It was.
He was.
Cute. Yeah, no, we will try and find a way that we can put photos, like things like we're talking about.
I
like,
used to have something that was an address that I could drop things on and just put the address out and everyone could see it.
Just like Google Drive work like that.
Oh, it could maybe.
I think it might. I don't know. I don't really know how Google Drive works.
I don't know. Well, my blog's not gonna be
Bra's
easy
showing.
to-
Sorry, everyone.
You flashing everywhere.
Sorry, everyone. It's just the edge of my bra. I'm hot.
It's just at the edge of your bra.
I'm tying my hair up.
You're right now? So
that was
everybody,
really
see,
loud.
nobody's going to listen to us on podcasts anymore. They're all going to jump on videos to see you flash.
I look bad like that.
That was a really bad knot.
And it looked really bad. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna be hot.
You're just going to be hot.
There we go. That's fine. I need to wash it anyway. It's disgusting.
Yeah, thank you for waving all your underarms smell over on me.
That's okay. My pleasure.
So, what else you got to bring to party? Nothing's. Absolutely zero.
When you shower, do you actively wash your legs?
Yes.
And then when you get out of the shower, do you dry between your toes?
No.
Interesting.
But I do, so we got a big bath mat. I do scrunch my toes into the bath mat, so I don't know if that does the same thing.
So
But
many
no,
people
I-
don't actively wash their legs because they just reckon the soap like drips down over them.
Well, most likely it does, but I wash right down to my feet.
Yeah, I actively wash everything. I can't believe the amount of people that don't actively wash their legs. I was amusing people with these questions at a house party the other night. I was going through all my mundane questions and everyone was having a good kick out of them. I was the life of the party.
Well, once every month I actively wash the inside of my ears.
Oh, like with an ear candle?
No, I did that in Bali once. It didn't work.
Really?
It's supposed to have worked. She showed me all this shit on the candle, but 2 days later I had a blocked ear. So I think all she did was melt all my earwax, and there wasn't someone making candles out of earwax or something?
Ew, that's disgusting. Imagine this.
Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it was, it was a cartoon. The famous big, I can't think of the cartoon. Someone will remember it and they'll put it in the things. It's like,
Our followers are really good at remembering things that we can't
know.
remember.
yeah. There was,
So thank you to everyone that remembers things
what
for
was
us.
the last one they remembered?
Max Headroom.
Yeah.
Look at me,
Except I
remember.
can. So I forgot that he did the thing with Art of Noise. Art of Noise was this really cool band. I don't think exists anymore. It was the start of really good electro, but they just didn't quite have those beats. But they had all their other shit in. I'll educate you on some Art of Noise in the new year tomorrow. Oh no, we're in the new year.
This year.
When you get back from Europe after you're engaged.
God. Don't jinx it. It's not going to happen now.
He's already said it. You were sitting there when he said it. I saw the look on your face. Yes, it was that look. Anybody in Pottyland, it's that look when you just farted and hope nobody smelt it. You're sitting there going, do anyone smell that? I hope they don't smell it. I'll just blame someone else in the room. It's really hard when you're in an elevator and you're the only other person.
My mum does.
No, it's the best thing in the elevator. Is if you do
I
let one drop and it's a silent but deadly, just look at them and go, as if they dropped it.
No, my mum, like, because I don't know if she does it at her new job, but she told me she definitely did it at her old job. She would walk around the shop. She knew she had to fight. She'd walk up to someone and drop a silent one and then walk away.
So they got the blame for it.
Or she'd do it next to customers and then walk away and then someone, ooh.
Well, she doesn't have to serve them then.
Mum, you can't do that to people.
No, and then when they get up to the counter, you just say, would you like something for your bowels? We have something called gas off. Or we have charcoal activated
tablets.
Yeah, you get those charcoal friggin' rolls you had. They could stick some of them up their butt.
Oh my God.
The little sliders, the charcoal sliders.
So a funny meme, it was someone took a screenshot, they were trying to shop online at Walmart, and they were trying to buy tampons and it's like out of stock and it's like similar products and they suggested mushrooms.
Is this why you don't eat mushrooms?
No, it's also
Mushrooms could work.
I don't think that's going to work.
Find some natives and see if they use mushrooms.
I laugh.
Which one, button mushrooms? Or
Yeah, they look like little button mushrooms.
did they have a string on them?
Just regular old mushrooms.
Oh, what would be even worse if someone did use it and just leave it out in the ground and someone go, oh, magic mushroom, it's red.
Yuck.
Anyone eating
Wow.
breakfast right now?
Sorry.
We're not really the best thing for somebody getting up and having breakfast.
I
so
think we might. I think we're the best thing.
we're the best.
We're the best.
I was on a roll and you killed me. I can't think where I was
I'm
going with
sorry.
it. I was going somewhere with it and you destroyed me.
With my loopiness.
With your loopiness. What were we talking? Who knows? Thank you. You killed it.
Sorry, talking shit.
Everyone else can tell me where I was going to go with it.
What were we talking about?
I know, that's what I mean. You killed it. I had a really good thing. Then you talk about people using mushrooms.
You were
as-
talking about. We're talking about that max headroom thing in electro.
Yeah, and then, but I was going there from something
I
else.
don't know. It mustn't have been that important.
It mustn't have been. Anyway, so we'll just go into silence because you've got nothing to say.
I was drinking. I've always got something to say. It's just not of any use. You at least talk about useful things that help people. I just interrupt and talk smack.
And that's not the smack that you put in your arm.
No, smack.
No, it's just like it's not the
just useless information.
Useless stuff.
Just useless. So yeah, I think if talking shit was an Olympic sport, I would win gold, hands down. I'm so good at talking shit.
Tell me about it. I have to put up with you all day. It's really good. The best time I had was spending 5 days or 6 days with Jared. All the stuff that Bec claims that she doesn't do, we both agree she does. So at night time, if nobody wants to talk, if there's no one to talk to, she gets on the phone and starts ringing randoms just to talk to them. And then it's like she'll start off by sending a little text funny thing, and if they answer straight away, she knows she can ring them. So I know she's done it to me, 2 a.m. I just happen to be editing and
Don't tell people my tricks.
That's your trick, isn't it? Send them something.
Bait them in, send a
And
little,
if they answer, you go, "Tick, bang, they're on, I need someone to talk to.
it's a little trick of mine. Well, I get bored. Jared goes to bed. He's like responsible and goes to bed and gets sleep and stuff. And I'm like, I'm going to have another wine.
Well, back in the day where you darted, not that you dart anymore, you would be travelling and you'd go out for a dart and you'd get bored out there on your own, so you'd ring someone and 7 darts later and 2 hours later, you'd wander back in the house.
Whereas I don't.
But you'd be standing on some street in Boho, Mexico or something.
We've never been to Mexico.
Oh, that's your fault. You'll never take us there.
I don't want to go
I want to go there.
I do too.
You just say you're too scared that you're going to get abducted and sold as...
I've never said that.
Yes, you did. You
No,
said
I
it's too
didn't.
scary.
No, I didn't.
You didn't want to work for the cartel or something.
No, I said I want to stay somewhere in Mexico that's not super touristy but not too authentic that I'm going to get kidnapped by the cartel. I want to stay somewhere in between, so it's like authentic Mexico.
Why would the cartel kidnap you?
I guess if
You'd
they,
use all their stock. They'd go out of business.
I guess if they did kidnap me, they'd probably return me after a few hours anyway.
Yeah, they definitely would.
You can have this one back. She's annoying.
She just don't shut up. Yeah, well, something about you talking, and Jared had his trick, so you didn't talk. I can't remember what it was. He had a trick to stop her from talking.
Oh, because we were talking about how I don't talk when a video camera's on me, and he's like, "Is that what I've got to do?"
Oh, yeah, no, it's something else. He had his trick. If you were talking, it was his way of stopping you from just talking mindless rubbish because you're bored. I think it's pretending playing video games. He's not actually playing, it's other people playing, he's just sitting there moving the things. Bec's coming, quick, YouTube. Yes, I'm playing.
He just puts the headset on and pretends he's talking to the fellas.
Yeah, and you're the opposite. You put your earbuds in, pull your hair over it, so nobody knows that you're on the phone or you got earbuds in, and you go to have a conversation with him. And that's for all the people on podcasts that didn't see my expression. It's right up there with Bec's fart expression. Oh, that's right. We were talking about farts when you interrupted me. The silent but deadlies. Went back I was only about 18, 19 when I was driving for May Nicholas, so I could have a truck to drive our band around in every night.
Ulterior motive.
There was a very good ulterior motive. Worked really good for 5 years. I was only working in the city area, like right in the middle heart of the city, and I'd be jumping in lifts all day long, going up and down. Never forget one of the big legal firms. I'm in there and I've got 2 cartons of copy paper. And I'm in there and someone dropped a silent but deadly. And everyone starts looking around for the person with a smile on their face. It was so bad, nobody smiled. And a few people started going, and when the doors opened, everybody just got out of the lift.
Oh my God. Yuck.
It was pretty horrible.
That's disgusting.
I should do something about that.
And that's...
No, it wasn't me. I was sus to who it was.
Okay.
Yes, I was very sus to who it was. He was the one turned around and faced the wall.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
well, are we calling this season 2?
yeah, this is first episode, season 2.
Yeah, thanks for coming back for season 2. Backwards anyway. Thanks for coming back, guys. We'll see you.
I might try doing this in stereo, so Bec will... Well, I did stereo for the last one, but even though it's stereo from if we sit here, but when the camera looks us it the other way, so it's like my voice is coming from this side and your voice is coming from...
No, that's going to be trippy.
No, but I'm going to swap it down, so your voice is coming your side.
Do people want that?
I don't know, I'll look on my screens and if it looks cool. Or I could just crossfade them back and forward.
Oh, that would irritate me.
We can get them into mushy land. So quickly, I listened on, I'm talking about psychedelics and mushies, and someone said, that's what happens. That's what is you before you are born, and then after you die, you go into mushy land. And that's the land you live in, is a psychedelic land.
I feel like that's what DMT's like.
And I'm talking, well, yeah, but that's the land you're in, so just a simple brick wall becomes amazing.
Oh, right, okay.
So there's no real detail, everything was surreal deal. Anyway, that was somebody else's theory.
Interesting. All right, well.
Happy 2023.
Hope you guys have a sick year. Fully sick, mate.
Fully sick, mate. And next episode, I'll announce next episode, I'll announce my new assistant.
Okay. Bye, guys.
See you.